Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to.
Yeah, go work. I pay you for something. Here. Yes, I
Why
pay
are
you
you
for something.
doing
Because you got my ID for no reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Have a nice day.
This law student made a complete fool of the officers trying to arrest him. They pulled out their phones to Google which laws he was breaking while literally standing right in front of him.
All right, cool.
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue reading.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah. I give you permission.
In September of 2023, New Mexico State University police arrived at a student's room after an anonymous report that he smuggled alcohol inside. They would try to investigate this only to get shut down in the most embarrassing ways possible.
Oh, sorry. I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door that way I can see?
You what trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there. To start, and then I'll talk to you about
Oh, no, there's no one in there right now.
Okay.
Right.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. So we got a report that you were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police.
Title and name?
The security officer.
Security officer, okay.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay. Can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing?
Okay.
It's yeah, right? It's like they said that he has. And that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't, but like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. Get knocked on my door. I'm out here. I want to know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me going into this room, and that there's alcohol in there. How can you articulate it though?
According to the Supreme Court, an anonymous tip has sufficient indication of reliability when the caller creates reasonable suspicion of an ongoing and dangerous crime. A college student with alcohol in his room would qualify as a normal, non-emergency situation, and it was shocking that a college student had to explain this to an officer.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. Okay. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you why I'm here. Why I need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
you don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
Then calling him because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. Because this is a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Joel Martinez is a law student and a very sharp one at that. He knew the officers couldn't legally search his person or room on hearsay, especially since it was from an anonymous caller. He had no law degree yet, but managed to school the officers on how the law worked.
Hi, name and badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
212. All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum, because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no, because you're asking. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No, right now, you hear just hearsay.
You don't have to be arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds? Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
You are certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you.
Or?
And if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic citation
You're saying could. I need you to
Because
say you will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum.
cooperative
I will
with
give
us.
you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that.
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us.
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
Not many people know this, but police can lie to someone suspected of committing a crime. However, they aren't allowed to falsely threaten a person with arrest. Joel knew this and wanted the officers to incriminate themselves, and this clearly stunned them, exposing that the sergeant didn't know the laws he swore to protect.
Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing right now. All right,
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue reading
Are
the
you
statute.
sure you're okay with that?
Yeah. I give you permission.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's okay.
I appreciate it.
Joel had successfully checkmated the officers, so they could now apologize for disturbing the peace and move on. But as you suspected, the officers' egos were now hurt, and they would incriminate themselves by taking a highly unlawful action.
Okay, so just tell me
So,
that if I don't give you the ID, you're gonna arrest me. Just
Okay.
say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID. Or
Or?
you will be arrested.
Thank you. Y'all got that right? Yeah. Yeah, you got that. For real.
Why do you use that term?
Because what you searching my leg?
We're not searching.
No. That's a
Go ahead and identify him real quick,
seize of
please.
my identification. Is it or is it not?
It's not a seizure. We just
It's
need
a
to confirm.
seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to
I
go
told you
for the investigation.
Told you my name. Today I did
Your
not.
legal name.
My
You gave
legal
us your
name.
first name.
What is my Joel? Not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID. Go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we
Yeah.
needed. Thank you. That's all we needed.
Mm-hmm.
Down here real quick, please.
Am I able to go in my room?
No, not yet. Just hold up for just a minute, please, guys.
Since there was no reasonable suspicion of a crime committed, Joel now had a sure court case against the officers for coercion to provide his license. But it only got worse for them as a background check of Joel's ID came up with nothing, and this was their moment of utter shame and embarrassment.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joel.
Yeah. House.
Okay. Have a, you guys can go to your room now. Thank you.
Have a good day. 2023 7816. Cool. Anything else? You guys need anything else?
Not right now. Thank you so much for dealing.
No problem. Thank you guys for coming out.
The officers would have been better off just leaving with whatever dignity they had left, but they would confront Joel once again and receive the most embarrassing final farewell.
Are they?
Oh, wait, they're right here. Hey, bro.
Hi.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay,
Just listening.
Yeah, you're listening? Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else I can help you guys with?
We
No,
just
you're
danced.
So you're just gonna stand around and get paid?
Yeah, sure.
You're just gonna stand around and get paid, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can just prove some braces. I'm gonna get complaints on both. And
Okay.
Chief Donovan's gonna know about this. He knows who I am.
Chief Donovan knows you.
Chief Donovan knows who I am.
Okay, very
All
good.
right.
Appreciate it.
Fucked up for real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, and did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah. So
You
what's the
denied us
point?
consent, so that's fine.
I didn't give you
Like
consent.
I-
You could,
exactly.
Even if you could, you wouldn't.
So
If you
we're not
could,
gonna argue with you. Have a nice day.
Out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be.
Yeah, go work. I paid you for something. Out of here. Yes, I
Why
paid
are
you
you
for
doing
something.
this?
Out of here. Because you got my ID for a reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Have a nice day.
You.
Have a nice day. Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Joel shut the officers down and publicly dismissed them, which would be a talking point in his dorm for weeks. It was truly embarrassing for the officers, and therefore unsurprising that their egos would seek out vengeance. And rather coincidentally, Joel would be confronted by officers only 4 months after this incident, but this time, the officers would make sure he didn't mess with them again.
No. Put your hands on the car. You already failed to identify yourself. Okay? Give me your left. Give me your right arm. You want to play games, brother. I'm here being nice. And you don't want to give me your name and date of birth.
This event happened on January 8th, 2024, when El Paso County Sheriff officers received an anonymous report of a suspicious man walking through a car junkyard.
Hey, bien. How you doing, brother?
Doing good.
All right.
Yeah.
¿Tienen problemas con el carro?
Oh, no, se me había quedado afuera y luego me perdieron las llaves allá adentro. En el yonque.
Okay, say that again.
I lost the keys in the junkyard over there.
Okay.
So I called them to come and get the...
To come open the gate or what?
Huh?
To come open the gate?
No, the key. The car. The car is the one that lost the keys. I lost the keys to the car.
Oh, like you went into the property and you dropped the keys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, because we got a call with a gentleman with your description. That's why on the property. Were you the only one on there?
Yeah, he just got here. Through the...
No, we had a description of your description that you were walking around the property.
Yeah. Well, I was here and the car was closed, so I couldn't get out.
Joel lost his car keys in the junkyard during work, so after minutes of unsuccessful search, he called a locksmith to get the car open. He explained this to the officer and recorded the entire thing, a very wise step considering that the officer began acting highly suspiciously.
What's your last name, brother?
Just Martinez.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to give any, I didn't invite any information. I'll just give you my first name, Joel. And
Well, I need your info, man, because I'm talking to you, brother, because you're the person that they called on. So, Martinez, first name?
nah, it's chill.
What's that?
It's just like that. I'm not gonna give my information right now.
Okay, why not?
Just.
Okay. Now here's the thing, brother. I'm going to be honest with you, Mr. Martinez.
Yeah.
Now, me asking you for your information is nothing illegal.
Oh, it's not.
I'm just asking you because you're the person they called on. I need to find out who you are, and you're telling me one thing, so I got to call the property manager and ask them if they were the ones that allowed you on the property.
Yeah, that's the investigation, right?
Yeah. So I need your name, brother.
Well, I gave you my last name, and you could just call the property man. And
Do you have an ID?
I do.
You mind if I see it?
I do.
Okay, why is that, brother? Because I don't want to be difficult, man.
No, I'm not trying to be difficult either.
As long as I'm cooperative with you, you're cooperative with me, man.
Oh, yeah, well...
This goes a lot smoother for both of us.
Okay, we'll leave it like this and we can call it choose. I'll give you my last name and that's about it because at the end of the day, I'm not legally provided to give you the full name. I'll just leave it at the last name, bro.
Okay, well, here's the thing is, brother, and I don't know where you heard this from or what, but since I'm investigating what's going on in this property and you're the one that matches the description, I need to know who I'm talking to. Now, if you want to take this further, you want to complain, you want to whatever, it's up to you, brother. But see, look, I'm coming to you respectfully, bro. Okay?
What was it? Mendes?
Mendes, brother, Mendes. So I'm just investigating what's going on, bro. Now, if you fail to ID yourself, I'm asking you lawfully to see who you are. You're the one making it difficult. Now, if you want to impair my investigation, that's fine. That's on you. Okay? But I don't think you want to take it to that extent, brother.
The entire case fell on its face because Joel wasn't even accused of a crime. The anonymous caller claimed he was loitering on the premises, which in itself wasn't a crime unless he was being trespassed, which could only come from the property manager. But the officers were determined to get him ID'd or arrested.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay. It's fine like that. Okay, I'll give you my name after what I say this.
All I need is your name and date of birth, bro. That's it.
Under the
I'm not asking you. I'm not.
And I'm a law student here too, so
Perfect.
it's not that
I'm not asking you for a blood sample. I'm not asking for your DNA. All I'm asking.
That's a CSUM identification.
Okay, correct. So I'm on an investigation.
Calls are not reasonable, articulable suspicion to suspect me of a crime under Florida versus JL under the Supreme Court.
But I'm not here to argue with you.
Yeah, I'm not here to argue. I'm here to defend my rights.
So I'm asking for your name. Okay, that has nothing to do with me because I don't know you.
It doesn't. I don't know you either, officer. Okay. I thought you were a chill officer when you go down like, hey, I'm my hands, whatever. They're like, hey, okay, he'll respect my rights. I'll just give my last name.
But you're the one making this difficult. All I'm asking for is your name.
It's really not difficult. And it's not impeding your investigation because it's not a physical, or it doesn't. Giving you my ID doesn't help you out.
You're in law school, right? You're a law student.
Yes, sir.
So you got to understand, sir. I'm investigating. Okay, you match the description of the gentleman that was in the yard. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I'm asking for you. Yes, they said that you were in the yard.
Yeah, that says you were in the property.
So that's the only reason why I'm asking you. Yes, brother. And I'm not going to run your name. I'm not. All I'm doing is that I made contact with you, and that's it.
Well,
but
yeah,
now you're making it bigger than it is because all I'm asking is for your name and date of birth. You don't want to give me your ID? Just give me your name and date of birth, and that's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the state takes you.
Yeah, dude, you have to identify yourself, man.
Texas is more.
You're like you said, all you got to do is your name.
You're making this bigger than it is, brother.
That's
it.
Okay, we go on our way, man.
All I have is Martinez. You're giving me your first name like a normal person would.
Okay, my name is not going to help you in your investigation, first of all.
Yeah, but I made contact with you, brother. That's the only thing.
Contact is not enough reasonable suspicion for you to seize my identification.
You're not being placed under arrest or anything, brother. Okay?
Okay, are you asking for my name?
I'm asking you for your full name,
brother.
Okay,
if you're asking for my name, I exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. If you're demanding my ID, that's a fourth.
I'm not demanding. I did never demand.
So it's an ask?
All I said is give it to me, okay?
Ask?
Now here's the problem. I'm investigating, okay?
Okay, but
That's
are
what
you
I need
asking
to
for my
understand.
identification or
I'm asking you for name and date of birth.
So
That's
you're
all I'm asking for.
asking, right?
That's it, brother.
Don't answer questions.
At this point, we know that Joel doesn't take threats too lightly, especially considering that he already gave the officer both his first and last name, even though he wasn't mandated to. The officer wanted to play ball, and with a criminal justice major, Joel would play to the extreme end.
All right, man. So if you want to play this card with me, man, I got all night. No, you know what? You don't need a supervisor because what's going to happen is, dude, I'm going to place you under arrest for failure ID, okay? And that's going to be on you, not me, brother.
So you already said that it's going to be under arrest?
Yes.
I will be under
turn
arrest if
around.
I don't give you my
Go ahead and
identification.
turn around, brother. Go ahead and turn around.
So I'll give you my dear now.
Go ahead and turn around. No. Put your hands on the car. You already failed to identify yourself, okay? Give me your left, give me your right arm. You want to play games, brother. I'm here being nice. And you don't want to give me your name and date of birth. And then all this just for a car, bro. That's it. Okay. Bueno, pues. Ahí estamos. I'm going to read your Miranda. Thank you,
Use your
sir.
car so we can impound it.
Yeah, it says he just purchased it. All right. Come on, bro. Okay. All right. Stand right there. No, you're staying right there because you're going in my unit. You're under arrest.
Oiga, señor. Oiga, señor, ¿puede pagar mi teléfono, por favor? ¿Puede pagar mi teléfono, por favor? Está allí en la ventana de enfrente, por favor. ¿La puede pagar? Mi teléfono antes de que se muera.
All right, go and take a second there.
First time on the back of the car.
Oh. Man, you see you're a law student, bro. ¿Qué pues?
And you
That's all you had to do.
No,
Give me your
yo
name and date of birth.
You'll see when we get to the station. You'll see when you get to the station.
Joel's car was illegally searched, after which he was unlawfully arrested and taken to the station, where the arresting officer mocked him in front of colleagues and placed him in a cell with cuffs still on. He was refused a supervisor on scene, but one was called to the station, and this is where things get really messy for the officers involved in his arrest.
Hi, sir. So I'm the supervisor here. I was just made aware of what happened.
Yeah.
So I don't think it qualifies for any crime, okay?
It doesn't qualify for a crime?
I'm gonna go ahead and release you.
Of course. I want that option as that number.
Yeah, I will
This is
give
on
you.
the 7th. Oh my God, I'm so busy right now.
Let me finish talking, okay?
I'm gonna get all cameras, dash cam, body cam, phone calls, everything. It did not constitute a crime. Look what he did.
Let's talk over here.
Joel narrated the arrest ordeal to the supervisor, and it was clear that he was determined to take very serious legal actions.
They also searched my car without consent. So
I guess, like you said,
this does not look good for the department. I'm gonna say it.
as far as searching it, I understand that the deputy made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And when a person is arrested, we have to do what we call an inventory.
Yeah, it's an inventory check.
So
I get that.
It's all part. It's not separate from.
But when it's an unlawful arrest, that makes an unlawful search. It's an unlawful. This whole thing was unlawful. The moment he put his hands on me, that was unlawful. This whole situation became unlawful. Therefore, that was an unlawful search. I lost the guy that was going to give me a key, so now I have to call someone to come and pick me up, and the car's going to have to stay wherever it's at. Still, I can't get a hand of a locksmith right now.
So, how can we fix it? Okay, the deputy made a mistake. That's going to be addressed, of course.
Well, where's the deputy? You said he was going to be here.
He's here, but I want to meet with you first.
Okay. Well, I give you my side. I would like to hear the deputy side right here.
Okay.
If that's fine. Well, okay, let's put it this way. If he comes here and apologizes to me, I won't litigate this whole thing.
It's up to you. I mean, I can always, my job is obviously make it better for you. Let me go talk to him.
Yeah, because before you go, and he sided himself too. The cop making fun of me. Oh, what a stupid law student. Oh, he thinks he's gonna get out. When we got into the thing, soon as we got in, he was already, hey, he's a law student. He was telling the deputy, he said, I'm not lying, he keep telling me, he's a law student with a smirk, smile on his face, trying to humiliate me, making fun of me. And Now he doesn't want to show up. That's the thing. Like, if you could get him to be here, if he's
No,
not enough
what I was trying to say,
and apologize.
it's not that. It's not that. Since I'm obligated to investigate any type of complaints, I don't think it was best. But if you want to go that route, we can definitely go that route.
So you could get him here.
What? Give me 1 second.
It'll be perfect.
The supervisor admitted that his arrest was wrong, but Joel wanted to hear this straight from the deputy, and he was ready to squash the entire thing if he did apologize. But something would happen that described just how ruthlessly brilliant Joel Martinez was.
So, have anything to say to me? No? You said you laughed at me? You said that I was a dumb law student? Did I or did I not?
Okay.
Did you or did you not?
Did I not?
Did you say that I was a dumb law student?
No, I didn't say where you learned law, sir.
No, sir. You got me into the cruiser. It's on your body cam too. It's on my phone too. We got into the cruiser, and you said like, you're a really dumb law. When we were getting down here in the station too, you're a really dumb law student, aren't you? You get me into the thing, and you start making fun. Oh, everybody look at him. He's a law student. He's a law student. You left me in there with the cuffs on.
Okay.
And I told you. Didn't I tell you that what you were doing was unlawful? Did you believe me?
No, it's not that I didn't believe you.
Okay.
I
Did you get the supervisor when I asked you to? No, you said I didn't need one.
No, I never said.
It's on your body camera. It's on my phone.
Yes,
Don't
you
lie.
asked for a supervisor. Well, what did I tell you?
You said you don't need one. Turn around and put your hands behind your
No,
back.
I told you we're not going to get one until we get to the station.
You know what? You don't need a supervisor because what's going to happen is, dude, I'm going to place you under arrest for failure ID.
No, you didn't. It's on your body camera.
I wouldn't disrespect my supervisor like that, man.
Well,
because we were in the motions, and and I'm in the wrong. I really am. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. Okay?
You are in the wrong, and I told you were in the wrong, and I told you were gonna, and I told you all this, and what you thought was funny.
I never thought it was funny.
No, you laughed. You walked in and tried to make everyone laugh.
Funny were your comments, brother. That's it.
What were my comments?
Your comments that you're saying Florida code this. I'm gonna get a new Mustang.
Florida versus JL. That's case law. You don't know case law? I can tell because you unlawfully arrested me. It wasn't a mistake. He broke the law. It's not a mistake.
And that's what we're here.
That's
why we're here. And now you are gonna buy me a new Mustang. You are, because now all this. That's going to get FOIA request, your dash cam in your car, everything, my phone, your badge numbers, everything's going to come into one single file record. It's going to come in here tomorrow. And that's going to go straight to my attorney. And how do you think, and you lost your qualified immunity right now. Right now,
Okay,
you're by
sir.
yourself.
So it's getting out of control. You said something different to me before. Take off. I'll take your complaint.
Well, you have the complaint form? I can fill out?
No, I have to fill out myself. Is there anything else besides what you told me at first that has changed? Or anything else that we have to add to your complaint?
No, that's fine. I'll see you in court. Have a nice day.
Joel chose to be petty and played the officers at their own game. It isn't clear if he did sue the officer, but he likely would be left alone by the officers for a very long time. If you liked this video, YouTube thinks you'll like these even more.